Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all in this second lecture on compulsory English BCom first year. And today we are going to see the introduction to the greatest writer of India, the greatest writer in Bengali literature, the man who has written the national anthem of India, and the man whose poem Amar Sonar Bangla has been accepted as the national anthem of Bangladesh. Today I am talking about the poet, novelist, short story writer Rabindranath Debendranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was born in Calcutta. He was born on 7th May 1861 in a rich family. Tagore's grandfather Dwarkanath was called the Prince. He was called the Prince because of his lavish way of life. What is lavish way of life? Lavish way of life means he was actually spending more money on his own needs. Okay. So Dwarkanath was actually a businessman and he was earning a lot of money as a businessman. So the family was comparatively rich during the time of Dwarkanath. But later on, when Dwarkanath had taken large number of debt, karza, and when he was not able to pay off those debts, the family had fallen on evil days. Okay, and his grandfather later on died in England in 1846. What was the reason of his death? I personally do not know, but he died. He went to England and he died there, and he was definitely a very lavish person. But his father Debendranath, who was called the Maharishi, I repeat my word, Maharishi. His grandfather was called the Prince. His father was called the Maharishi. Okay, so Maharishi or Debendranath Tagore was self-enlightened person. He was a learned person. He was really ambitious person, and it was he who did a lot of work to pay off all the family debt. So the family again become rich. They live in their family mansion in Jorasanko. Another significant aspect of the Tagore family was that the family was progressive and enlightened. They did not believe in old customs and traditions. They were progressive and enlightened. Okay, so Jorasanko mansion of Tagore was the center of literary, artistic and cultural activities. So Tagore was very lucky. He was born in a rich family. His family was well respected, but there was something in the life of Tagore which was not really happy, or what we can call it, which was really bad. So Tagore's father was always busy in his own business. His mother was also busy in her own household duties, so both did not have time for Tagore. So Tagore was looked after by his servants, and his servants did not allow Tagore to go out of the home. Okay, so you can imagine a lonely child. So Tagore himself called that period of his life as slave dynasty. He called it as slave dynasty. Okay, Tagore was very small when his education was started. Okay, he was sent to a number of schools in Calcutta, but Tagore did not like school education. स्कूल एज्युकेशन त्याच्यासाठी हे एक प्रकारच्या अंदमान आणि निकोबार मधल्या शिक्षेसारखंच होतं. ओके, सो Tagore was brought to various schools, but he did not like school education. He hated schools in Calcutta, and therefore he was basically self-educated. Tagore was later on uh, brought to England. He went to England to the University of London to take education there, and he was quite impressed about the quality of education there, and he had good relationships with a number of professors there. And after completing his education in the University of London, he came back to India. We also know that Tagore was the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. Gitanjali. Gitanjali was the poetry collection written by Rabindranath Tagore, and Gitanjali had brought him that prestige. Apart from Gitanjali, we know that Tagore was not only a poet, he was also a short story writer, novelist, and he had also written musical dramas. So as a literary genius, as a literary artist, Tagore was always compared to British poets like Alexander Pope. He was compared to Alexander Pope. Okay. So apart from Gitanjali, Tagore has also written poems like Sandhya Sangeet, Prabhat Sangeet, Manasi, and Sonar Tari. Sonars mean golden, Tari means boat, golden boat, Sonar Tari. Okay. Tagore was a master in literary art. He was a genius. But unfortunately, Tagore could not live for long. During the last stages of his life, he went to many places in India. Later on, he had fallen ill and he died ultimately on 7th August 1941. Tagore was also a freedom fighter, and he believed in the philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. He believed in the philosophy of love. He believed in the philosophy of care. He believed in the high ideals of life. He was basically a lyric poet, and as a lyric poet, his poems not only show the qualities of devotion to God, but his poem also show the qualities of personal love and affection and care. Okay. So Tagore was such a great poet, such a great sensation, the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize, and indeed the man, the great person who has written the national anthem of India, and what we can say, he has also written indirectly, maybe indirectly, the national anthem of Bangladesh as well. So well respected person and equally comparable to great literary figures in English literature. So that's all about Rabindranath Tagore.